Hey man, what y'all do for a living?
Man, look, bro, it's not even business, bro. We do our work.
Yeah, man, we make out, man. Island boy, man. Man, gay, man, say, man, man. Mwah.
See what test the door, bro.
Tell the door, go,
There was a lot of noise when Jake went from being the internet's golden child to losing everything in front of everyone. The same guy who shows off his supercars and easy money goes to his mother's house and begs for followers like it's his last chance after making a lot of bad choices. To be honest, it's weird to see a fall like that. He could be bragging about OnlyFans profits and showing off Lumbos 1 minute, and the next he could be sitting on his parents' couch, wondering where it all went. But you need to go back to 2017 when it all started to really get it. Using a webcam, a 14-year-old found a formula that looked almost too easy. Make noise, be annoying, push people until they do something, and record it all. That was the whole plan. He would often cross the line, walk up to people, and wait for them to lose it. He got more opinions as people became more uncomfortable.
Mom, I love you! What they want to know, when are you dropping your OF?
Me? No.
What?
The algorithm gave a lot of points to what seemed like planned psychological games that were meant to be funny instead of just plain practical jokes. He made between $40,000 and $60,000 a month from commercials alone by 2019. He made six figures by working with brands and running promotions. That kind of money would change everything for most kids, but for Jake, it just made his risky life even riskier. He rented a $30,000 a month property that was full of expensive cars, like a Lamborghini Aventador, a McLaren 720S, G-Wagons, and even a Rolls-Royce. His audience took it as proof that the fantasy of instant success, a life of luxury and quick cash was real. But behind the scenes, the foundation was weak from the start. By 2022, the money he needed started to go down because people stopped liking his content formula. As the algorithm changed and sponsors became pickier, that simple cash flow became less clear. He tried to change by starting a talent management group, but the way it was set up was very bad. He especially went after young artists, controlling their work and asking for big percentages while promising quick success. At first, it looked like an opportunity, but it quickly turned into a system that limited creativity and replaced it with control, pressure, and performance goals.
Evil, bro, evil. He just took 500 grand a month from me.
That's when things really started to change. $500,000 a month. His main source of income was now directly linked to someone else's platform, not YouTube or practical jokes. But the change happened very quickly. McKinley didn't just leave when she said she was done. She left after getting access to and taking full control of her accounts. Everything turned upside down in one quick move. Jake lost his job and his girlfriend right away. He didn't back down. Instead, he chose to accept it. Think about how it would feel to lose your relationship, your job, and a lot of your money all at once.
Guys, look. Me and McKinley just broke up. The cops are outside of my house right now. She just called the cops on me, packed all her, took her car, everything. Insane. Insane, bro. I can't believe I dated that for the past 2 years, bro. It doesn't even seem real.
After that, he chose to show it live. He read texts for hours, saying that she was lucky to have him and that he had done everything for her. He used his own girlfriend as part of a business plan and thought it was a brilliant move, but in the end, he lost control of everything. But McKinley wasn't the first to leave. She was the last thing keeping everything together before it fell apart.
I've done everything for this girl more than I've done more for this girl than I've done myself. She's changed me so much, and I've made so many sacrifices for her. You guys seen, like, I sacrificed my content for this girl. Like, I sacrificed my business for this girl. I made her my business. Like, I put all my time into her.
When the money stopped coming in and the scenery faded, reality hit hard. That whole empire was built on hype, quick cash, and a shaky foundation. And this is where it gets complicated. Jake's salary went down to about $15,000 a month after those sources of income went away, but he kept spending about $90,000 a month like nothing had happened. That kind of margin doesn't close on its own. His co-workers were waiting for their money. He still had to pay rent, and keeping his car in good shape cost a lot of money. The pressure quickly grew, and he had fewer and fewer choices. Because of this, he did something that desperate influencers do all the time. When they stop making money regularly, they start looking for quick cash. At that point, cryptocurrency came into play. He saw how easy it was to come up with a token, offer it as an opportunity, and get a group of people who trusted him to support the idea. He made a meme coin on Solana and used ads, posts, and a lot of buzz to get the word out about it. The claims kept going up, making a lot of money and getting people to get in early.
Okay guys, today's gonna be the craziest day in crypto meme coin trading history. I'm very excited for today. I'm holding to $100 million market cap on live, so make sure you guys tune in. You don't want to miss it.
To make the campaign look real, he worked with other influencers, shared screenshots of big gains, and hinted at possible listings on major exchanges. For a short time, it worked because people on his Discord channel said they were making money and growing their portfolios, which sent the token's price through the roof with huge percent gains. Many people made big investments and even risked their fortunes to get similar returns because the buzz spread so quickly. But the boost didn't last long. Blockchain data show that Jake and the wallets he was connected to sold off about 87% of their assets in less than 48 hours. The price fell by about 96%, which almost instantly destroyed value. He is said to have made about $1.2 million, but many of his supporters' investments disappeared almost overnight, with losses estimated to be as high as $2.8 million. People in the Bitcoin community quickly called it one of the year's most obvious rug pulls. Even so, Jake avoided responsibility and moved money. But even though he was concentrating on it, a much bigger moment was coming that would change everything.
Hey, listen, man. I just crashed my car. I lost 200 grand. I need to make my money back somehow.
He stayed focused on the live stream long after the crash, reading comments, responding to viewers, and even encouraging others to get more involved because of what happened. The movies quickly became popular, getting about 15 million views on different platforms in just a few hours. Even though it got a lot of attention, the effects were just as bad. He lost a monthly income of about $70,000 right away when Kik permanently banned him for dangerous behavior. Soon, sponsors from the fashion, gaming, and IT industries started to pull away to protect their reputations. He lost about $1.8 million in trades over the course of a few months, according to estimates. The losses happened very quickly. His insurance claim was also turned down, with the reason given being that he was careless in developing content, which led to the crash. As a result, he had to pay almost $400,000 right away for medical bills, legal fees, and damages. His finances couldn't handle the unexpected burden. The cars, the mansion, and even his team all went away one by one. In the end, he had to go home, but he kept using desperate methods to get attention, like paying people to follow him and constantly pushing for visibility online.
All right, Island Boys, kiss or slap?
Kiss. Kiss? Kiss.
Okay, all right, go. Oh!
It's clear now that the usual methods aren't working. He has gone back to the content strategy that made him famous in the first place. Talking to people in public, pushing limits, and hoping for responses that could go viral. But now that people are watching to see what happens next in his death instead of for fun, it feels different, and that's a big change. This goes beyond the bad choices made by one person. It shows a more general trend of how quickly things can change when everything is built on weak ground. For years, Jake showed how controversy and shock value could bring in money and attention, and many other people did the same. But over time, that same trick started to work against him. The camera, which now shows every mistake in real time, helped him build his reputation. Everything can fall apart quickly when people see audiences as numbers, platforms as shortcuts, and relationships as strategy. Jake's vision, pressure, and choices all came back at once. Nothing went away. Everything got bigger. The plot seems very different now than it did at the start. If you want to hear more true stories like these, you should sign up right away because things like this will only get stranger from here.